We are so fortunate here in Northern Virginia to be in an environment where our kids are sitting in classrooms with kids from all over the world. 200 countries or something are represented here. So it's wonderful. And our kids go off and they have that global perspective just because of where they went to school. They're very open-minded, and it's amazingly important. And I'll just give you one example. When I was teaching 4th grade right here in Reston a few years ago, I taught. I was at the part of the curriculum where you teach the lead up to the Civil War, and I had a couple kids in my classroom whose families had immigrated here from Sudan, and that was exactly the same time that the people of Sudan were trying to decide whether to become 2 countries. And so those kids perked right up when we were talking about how, brother against brother, family against family, what do we do in the lead up to the Civil War? You try so hard to make history real for kids, and that was an opportunity to connect history to their reality, to let those kids be the leaders in the conversation, and to bring their own experience into it. And it was just one of those golden moments that, you only have if you have kids from other parts of the world in your classroom, So I think it's a wonderful gift, and we are fortunate here that we have a lot of support for that. Not only do we have families from all over the world, but I think this community in general is very supportive of a global perspective. I think we see ourselves that way in the Washington, D.C. area. I wish we could do more with foreign languages. It's expensive one of our goals is that every child will graduate proficient in 2 languages, right? So English and something else. And I'm not sure how we're doing on that. The best way to do it is immersion, from elementary through. But that's very, it's expensive, and there are opportunity costs. But if you're doing that, you can't necessarily do other things. And but that's, when you visit Europe, everybody speaks English because they learn it from, and so we can be kind of lazy about it, but we shouldn't, because it's really an important part of a well-rounded education, I think.